Hello everyone, welcome to AS Online, and this is Narendra. So one more day, one more good news. You can see that the SBI has released the notification about the clerk recruitment. So we will discuss all the things which are expected to know before you apply. Okay, right, my dear friends. So here is what will be there in the video, and that is the number of posts, how many posts are there, and the important dates, eligibility criteria, and the selection process, which is highly important, and followed by the examination pattern. So you are expected to know the pattern of the examinations, what could be the expected cutoff, and the preparation strategy, and growth. All this we are going to discuss in this video. So here you can see that the important dates are there over here. So the first is when the opening of application starts and when it will be closed. It's a important part. So that is from 6th of August 2025. From 6th of August 2025, the online window will be open, and the last day to apply this is 26th of August 2025. So these two dates is very clear, 6th of August and 26th of August. So in between these 2 days, including these 2 days, you can apply, but don't wait till the last moment. Okay, coming to the examination. So there will be a prelim exam and main exam, which will be an objective in nature, and as per the advertisement given, it is in the month of September 2025, and the main examination will be after 1 month. After 1 month, that is leaving October, November 2025, the main examination will be there. And the remaining part I wanted to share with you is this. That is the total number of vacancies are 5,990. 5,990, in which the current vacancy is 5,180, and plus the backlog is 810. So the total combined vacancy for this year is 5,990. Okay. Now this examination is about the state level examination. That means someone is writing the exam in Uttar Pradesh. So the examinations rank, the score rank in Uttar Pradesh only will be considered for his selection, and the post. So whatever the number of posts is there in Uttar Pradesh, his selection will belongs to that number of posts only. Even if he score high, but there are seats in Tamil Nadu, he will not be able to come to Tamil Nadu and join there. That means it's a state level vacancies and state level examination. Even though there is the overall country examination is there, but the appointment will be on the state level vacancy and the state in which you apply. Okay, moving forward here. So this is some of the things you are expected to know. Like if you are applying for Gujarat, you have seen that the number of posts in Gujarat is very high, and you wanted to apply over Gujarat. So you are expected to know the Gujarati, because there will be a language proficiency test, LPT we call it in short. So they check that whether you know the Gujarati or not, and the number of vacancy for this year is 220. Similarly, if you are writing in Andhra Pradesh, so you are expected to know Telugu or Urdu, and the number of vacancies is 310. So like that, all the states list is there, so which I did not mention over here, because reading all the 36 list will take a lot of time. So we are attaching the official notification along with this video. So please download that link, and you will have the number of vacancies in each state list. So like that, for example, in Madhya Pradesh, the one has to know Hindi, writing, reading and speaking. When they say the no Hindi, they are saying that you will be able to write in Hindi, speak in Hindi and read in Hindi. And here 137 vacancies are there. So the rest of the vacancies in the other states, as I mentioned here, please refer the original notifications which is attached, state-wise vacancy which is attached with this notification video, right. Coming over here, what is the selection process? Okay, I am happy that in Karnataka we have 468 vacancies are there, and like that the many other states some more vacancies are there. Total number of vacancies are 5,990. Good number of vacancies there. What is the eligibility criteria? So it comes in two categories. The one is the age, the other is education qualification. So your age must be 20 years to 28 years as on 1/4/2025. So 1st of April 2025, your age should be 20 to 28. Coming to qualification, so it's a simple graduation, irrespective of from which stream you have graduated it, whether it's a BA, BSc, BCom or BTech, or you have done the chartered accountant or anything. Simply you should have the degree from any stream. You are eligible to write this State Bank of India clerk exam. Right, my dear friends? So these two are the necessary things. And the third thing which is added is the language proficiency. For whichever state you will apply, you are expected to know the language of that state, or else even though you got qualified, but after that if you fail in the language test, then your posting will be rejected. Now coming over here, what is the selection process we are talking about? Selection process. So the prelim exam, all the people who are rightly applied will be able to write the prelim examination, and from there at close to 10 times of the number of vacancies will be taken to write the main examination. So from the top 10 times of the number of vacancies will be taken, those students can write the main examination. Both are the objective type examination. I will show you what kind of question comes, or what is the subject, what is the number of questions, time and all of all these two examination which is objective type in nature. Now after that, if you qualified in the main examination, then for this 5,990 post, people will be coming over here, and their language test will be there. That is language proficiency test, speaking, reading, writing. And once you clear that, you are getting the job. Now who has to write this language proficiency test? Suppose I am from the Hindi belt, I am from Bihar, and in the Bihar you should know Hindi. So if I have in my 10th standard or in 12th standard one of the subject as Hindi, then I don't need to write a language proficiency test. But someone comes from Tamil Nadu and he do not have Hindi in the 10th standard and in also in 12th standard, but he applied in Bihar where the Hindi is necessary. So for this candidate, the language proficiency test will be there. So this test is not for all the people who are qualified from main, only for those people who do not have that state language on 10th standard and 12th standard. Hope this part is clear. So coming over here, what will be the examination pattern? I said that the very first thing is your prelim exam, then followed by main exam. Let's check what comes in prelim exam. So here the sections will be the English language, numerical ability and the reasoning ability. These three sections will be there. Let's see the number of questions. In English 30 questions, 30 marks, and there will be a time cutoff. That means to write this section you will have only 20 minutes. Once the 20 minute is over, the screen will automatically switch over to numerical ability. So, within this 20 minutes, whatever the number of attempts you can do, so you can do it. After that, you don't get even 1 second after 20 minutes. Now, coming to the numerical ability, you have 35 questions and 35 marks, and here also time cutoff is there, that is 20 minutes. Coming to the reasoning, here 35 question, 35 marks and 20 question. Did you notice if you are writing new, so 30 question, 30 marks, 35 question, 35 marks, 35 question, 35 marks. That means irrespective of the subject or the name of the test, the 1 mark contains 1 question carries 1 mark. But there is a negative marks is there, that if you submit the wrong answer, for that wrong answer 1/4 of the mark will be deducted from your total score, and 1/4 of the mark is nothing but 0.25. So, 0.25 marks will be taken out from your total score. So, the negative marks you must be aware of it, right my dear friend. So, this is what the prelim, where everyone who have rightly applied will be eligible to write the exam. Now, 10 times of the number of vacancies will be qualified for this main exam. And what is that main examinations, what the subject will be? Here the general and financial awareness, which was not there in the prelim. General awareness, financial awareness. Now, how many questions? 50 questions and 50 marks, and the time allotted is 35. And what will be the language? So, the language for other than English, the language of the question will be in the 3 languages usually. One is the Hindi and English is common, and the next one is that state language. If I take the example of Karnataka, then English, the paper will be there in English, it will be there in Hindi, and will also be there in Kannada. So, that is how I put up the star over here. Now, general English, 40 questions, 40 marks and 35 minutes. And the English subject will be in English only. Okay. Moving to next, quantitative aptitude, you will have 50 questions, 50 marks and 45 minutes for this section. And reasoning ability and computer aptitude, you will have 50 questions and 60 marks and 45 minutes. Overall, when you look at the number of questions, it is almost same. Here the number of questions 50, 40, 50, 40. If you look at the score, now I can see that reasoning ability and the computer aptitude 50 questions, but the number of marks are 60 over here. In all the other cases, the number of marks 1 question 1 mark, 1 question 1 mark, 1 question 1 mark. If you analyze about the time, for general awareness and financial awareness 35 minutes are there. So is the case of English, we have 35 minutes. When it comes to quant and reasoning, we have 45 minutes for that particular section. Right my dear friends, so like that you can see that the total 190 questions, 200 marks, and the time total is 2 hours 40 minutes, that is 120 plus 40, 160 minutes. Okay. Moving to the next one over here, here I am trying to show you the language which is needed. If you are applying in Punjab, so what is the expected language? The necessary language, that is English, Hindi and Punjabi also, the local language. Here it comes the language proficiency test. So, suppose you are in Telangana, you applied in Telangana. So, English or Hindi or Telugu or Urdu, not all the language, any one of the language. So, like if you are applying in Himachal Pradesh, so you must know English or Hindi. So, similar way, if you are applying for Bengal, then regional language is must, regional language. In Bengal, we know the Bengali is the regional language, so this language is necessary. So like that, you can, I just go out of the screen, go out of the camera, so you can see that. Now, if you download the below attached official notification, you will find all the things are already there what I mentioned over here. Now, this is what, after you get the job, what is expected, what kind of salary you will get. So it starts the basic with 12,150, but State Bank of India, the special thing is that it takes from the very beginning two extra increment. So what is that one increment? The one increment is of 1,340. So in the very initially, you will be getting the two extra incentive. That is the benefit in the State Bank of India, which is not there in the other bank. What the other bank will be? So they will be paying the basic starts from 24,050. But in State Bank of India, 24,050 plus this 1,300, 2,640. So like that is added, and that is what your basic will be. You can see over here 26,720. That is, did I made any small mistake over here? No, that's 26,690. It comes the same. So the rupees 24,050 plus the two advance increment, and that is only first is given in State Bank of India, whether it's a clerk or whether it's a PO. In both the cases, you are getting two extra increment from the day one when you join. Now, coming to the emoluments, finally, how much money you will take in the very first month of your job, that is around 46,000. In addition to that, on this basic, and on that you will have the DA, dearness allowance, you will have the city allowance, you will have the travel allowance. So all the things is mentioned over here. Look at this one, this is DA and other allowance like current rate and additional increment for the newly recruited graduate, junior, associate. As I said, that two additional increment. So allowances may be varied depending upon the place where you are getting posted, and will be eligible for reimbursement of various prerequisite, the provident fund, pension, and all, right? So other than the salary, it is giving lot of leave fares concession. Where is that? Here, leave fare concession. So if you are traveling somewhere, the bank will reimburse the ticket fare. And medical facility, if you are taking visiting the hospital, so you can reclaim the expenditure you have made in the hospital, something like medical insurance. So a lot of other benefits are there. So, so far it is coming when you compare to IBPS and State Bank of India. The State Bank of India, the revenue facilities are better over IBPS. Coming to the next one, my dear friends, you may ask that, okay, questions will be there, 35 questions will be there in quantity aptitude. So, what are the weightage of the topic? So, here it is a simplification, 10 question compulsory comes. And then number series 5 question compulsory comes, and then data interpretation 5 questions, sometimes they add another 5 question, total 10 question. If they are adding 10 question, then they may compromise with this quadratic equation 5 question. So from here they may give the 2 question, they may give the 3 question, or sometimes they may not give this quadratic equation, but very often the SBI has given the 10 questions, 10 questions from data interpretation. That means 2 set of DI, each set consists of 5 questions. Coming over here, arithmetic. So the remaining questions will be arithmetic question. You know the ratio, proportion, profit and loss, time and distance, time and work, percentage. So from all these chapters, you will have at least one question. Right, my dear friends? Out of 35, what we are expecting is the score. What is the reasonable score beyond doubt? So anywhere if you are scoring 30 or 32, that's the decent score, I can say. But it differs. The paper, if very difficult, it will be difficult for everyone. Then the 28 to 30 may also be the decent score if the paper is difficult. Okay, moving to the reasoning section, here you can see that puzzles. So 15 question puzzles that will be there, and it is the major chunk of the entire 35 question. So here when you say puzzles, that means you are talking about the sitting arrangement, whether it's a linear or circular, floor arrangement, okay, box arrangement. So all the kinds of these puzzles are under one head, that is puzzle, 15 questions. And directions, you may get the question 3 to 4 questions from direction chapter, which is important. Blood relation, you may also get 2 to 3 questions from blood relation. Coding and decoding, 2 to 4 questions you will get coding and decoding. And inequalities, you may get 2 questions, and some time it may go up to 5 questions. And then cellulism, usually 3 questions, but sometimes you may go up to 5 questions, some SRBs, all SRBs type of questions. And letter based question, whether it is letter series, letter analogy, letter classification, you may get 2 to 3 questions. Some miscellaneous question of reasoning, 2 questions. Like that, it consists of 35 questions. Okay, moving on to the next year. When it comes to English, the reading comprehension, cloze test, error deduction, word swapping, filler, it is repeated, misspelt, and para jumbling, phrase replacement, match the column, word rearrangement, sentence rearrangement. So expected number of questions from these areas are the expected question observing the past 10 to 15 years. These are. So fine. So far the syllabus about these 3 sections is concerned, it is clear. Moving on to the next one, how we are going to help you. The very first thing is you will have the foundation videos along of each chapter of each subject. Foundation video. You can watch any number of times. Now coming to the practice video, once the foundation is over, on the same chapter you can have a practice videos. You can watch any number of time, pause, you solve your own, it is your choice. Right, my dear friends? Now you can see that here it does not stop. The previous year question also, the last 5-year questions we discuss here, in order to make you very clear that when you are writing the examination, you don't feel new or the new pattern or the new style of question. Okay. The next one comes the live classes from the important chapter. As I have shown the chapters, so you have seen that in each subject some chapters are very important. More number of question comes. For those chapters, we will be providing live classes. Okay. The next one over here, live doubt clarification. Once you subscribe our course, so in the app there will be a provision to ask your doubt, and we clarify those doubts live. Then on top of that, the section wise test will be there, online test will be there, and then full length online test will be there. And we don't stop over here. We also conduct the YouTube free classes, and the most important is wherever the shortcut is possible, you will find the full of shortcuts in the entire class. Right, my dear friends? With this, I request you to join our course, and that is the IBBS clerk prelim. If you are writing that exam, You know that date of application was 1 to 21, 1st of August to 21 of August for IBPS clerk prelim. So we are offering the 3 type of courses, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Now its fees is 1500, but you can see here there is 50% discount if you are using the code is 50. So by reducing the 50% of from here, you have to pay only 750. I repeat, you have to pay only 750 for these courses. So the course durations are this, and you have to use this code for is it up to August 15? So okay, now August 15 is there, but it will be expanded till the last date of the application. Moving to the next one here, the SBI clerk prelim, what you are now writing here. So SBI clerk prelim, please enroll that. I know that you will get lot of benefit of it only with the rupees 750 after discount. So please enroll and see that the kind of videos we have, so that will add the additional skill in your preparation. Moving to the next part here, the IBPS RRB also, which is supposed to come. So we also have the videos, recorded video course is the same fees 750. Now 1500 minus using this code 50%, you have to pay 750 only. Now the last one, other than this banking exam, we also give the video coaching for SSC JEE, SSC RRB JEE, SSC CGL, RRB NTPC. So obviously the banking is also included. All these courses are there. So how to apply? You have to visit on Google. If you can type the ACE online, ACES online, you can .com. So you can see over here the same name I am writing. From there, step by step the website will guide you, and after the course, that is banking, subscribe it and then watch all the videos, and we are with you in your preparation. With this, thank you very much and wish you all the best to all of you.